One of the things I think that's frustrating about being a sculptor, uh, and this has always been an issue, well, especially in the last, it's been developing over the last couple hundred years. Traditionally, sculpture was always a fairly public and interactive art form, in the sense that it required an architectural space or a space. It required a design sense that included the viewer as an element in the narrative quality of the sculpture. Okay, so it qualitatively couldn't be sculpture without the viewer's interaction within that space, right? It's just like it would be a completely different thing. Now, what's happened is, and this is partly the market for art and the way it's developed, and partly the taste has changed. Art, sculpture, and most art has become gallery art. So in other words, you make a sculpture, you put it on a pedestal, it goes in the gallery, right? And now there's an aspect of that that's really satisfying, but there's also an aspect of that that's a little bit unsatisfying because the public for it is so small, right? That you really are not getting a full sense of how people are taking it in and interacting with it and so forth. Now, of course, in the past, those interactions could be quite negative. Like Carpeau, his dance at the Garnier Opera House was somebody threw, paint at it and splattered it with paint. And Michelangelo's David, when they set it up, people threw stones at it. People threw stones at it because, there's always that side of it, of course. But it's the frustration of not having the ability to put things in a public space. Maybe this is my appeal to anyone who hears this podcast who might have the means and the space to do it. Commission me to make a sculpture for a space. I mean, this is one of the frustrations that I feel. That I don't think it's an artistic language that is well understood today by the public. Not their fault, of course, and doesn't really have a space for it like it used to, and so that's the one thing I would say that's a little frustrating about the being a sculptor today. I don't I love my gallery. I love collectors who buy my work and put it in their homes. It's great, and I love seeing it when they send me pictures and I see it. I mean, it's great. I love that. That's only half the picture, right? That's really only half the picture.